Now then, so today we are running Precision Strike Pile. Is kind of the best way to describe it. So this is a list that at the back end of last season, talking with the Legacy lot, and this is a list or like a variation on a list that a few of them have been using. The sort of first impression you'll get is like, why does this work? It looks kind of daft, but it really works. But it's a very control heavy kind of list. You're looking to kind of stop your opponent generating stuff on the board while generating a fair amount of swarm. And I found it performs really solidly. Been getting some very good win rates. I mean, not gonna clickbait this video with it, but so far I think I've played about 10 games and I've won 8. So it's obviously a small sample size start of the season, but it's performing very well for me, is all I'll say. So the idea with it is we kind of got a couple of main packages in effect. So you obviously have Monroe and Zoltan, Zoltan's Company, and Dwarven Chariot. So those three can kind of set up rowdy dwarves on the board for you, and then Monroe can flip them all into berserkers, and that's kind of stupid and a lot of points. And then the next kind of package is Simless, Vanadane, Alyssa to put back 2 more waylays into your deck so that Simless players to play 4 waylays. So 2 very big point packages there. And I found it's really flexible because of that. Going into, say you lose round 1, obviously not amazing situation if you lose round 1. Going into round 2, you know, if you need to use Monroe and like Sultan's Company, it's not too bad because that all but guarantees you're going to get out the round, and then you've still got Simless and Waylays, and kind of vice versa, because both of those like packages are very good in a short round. You're kind of happy either way, and obviously if you get through to like round 3 without having to use both of those, or either of those rather, you're kind of laughing. So the kind of game plan is going into round 1. You want to get that Vanadin down, put a couple of useless cards to the bottom of your deck. If you do have Vanadin in your opening hand, I would encourage you to try and keep something like Rocklon Sentinels or Waylays in hand, because then when you play Vanadin, you can put those to the bottom of your deck, which means you're not going to draw into them in later rounds and brick all your stuff, which would be very annoying. Vanadin can win a round on his own, but you have a lot of decent stuff in there as well that are going to perform just fine, like Dolbrathan or Archer. Found is very good because you're setting up a lot of damage on the board with all your waylays, berserkers pinging away. Obviously your leader can set up some really nice Dolbrathan or Archers, and with this deck is probably the most times that I've managed to get the deal 1 damage to 2 things, just because you have your leader to set it up really easily. So once you've done your round 1, you've played Vanadin, you've got a couple of waylays, tried to keep your points ahead so that your Erendite's ticking up. What you're then going to want to do is you're going to want to Alyssa, put everything back in the deck. When I say everything, I mean 2 copies of Waylay. And round 2, you can kind of feel it out, and that is a very much something I can't exactly guide you on without spending like half an hour talking about it, but maybe you need to bleed, maybe you don't. And then going into round 3, you've got Simless, Monroe, all that kind of stuff. One of the weaknesses of this deck is like consistency, I found, because we only have Decree and Maxi for consistency, so it can sometimes get a bit clumsy. But going into round 3, you want to swarm a row so that you can then Zoltan Scoundrel to boost everything up on that row, which is very easy to do because 4 Waylays, Zoltan's Company, and 3 bodies spawned by your leader ability, you're going to have plenty of units on a row that Zoltan's playing for a decent chunk of points. And then everything else is just being annoying, stopping your opponent doing what they want to do while generating a lot of annoying to remove tokens, which can get you quite a few points. So if it wasn't obvious, I absolutely love this deck. Been really enjoying it. So we will go into the games. Nearly forgot to record then. Fire Swarm could be okay. We definitely have ways to control their board a little bit, and a well-timed Simless should be game over. So in terms of this hand, we have a lot of stuff we want. Fine. Sensor will be really, really good in this matchup. There's nothing I really want to put on the bottom, in all honesty. If we go Vanadane, I guess it's Squirrel and Chariot. Yeah. Chariot. Vanadane.
This is our land, Dwan.
Lowest value things. I don't love it though. I don't really love that too much. Hand's like kind of too good, but I also kind of don't want to mulligan away Unruh, for example. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Let's just kill it. I was considering, like, do we hold it a little bit and, you know, try and get a double thunder archer, like, with that at 1, but I think it's a bit too greedy. I don't think that ever really works out too great. I mean, it would have worked out right now, but our line of play just isn't right there. Our options were like play Mun something, which just no sense. So I mean, we can double ping this. Should we want to? I think we need to remove this. But this situation honestly isn't terrible. Not perfect, but you know, it's not terrible. We're probably looking at a Ring of Favour into a pass. Okay, they haven't got another 4-Knight in hand. Good information. And we'll just look for a pass. Yeah. Yeah, this is a pass. I mean, Erendite's ticking. I can't imagine a world where they don't catch up here. You know, 2 clicks on this and they only need 4 points. Could be easily done. Or they could just play that. That's kind of fine with me. That's kind of fine with me. Kind of makes me wish I'd stayed in the round, but Simless, obviously, right now we want to play Alyssa before we play Simless. On it, Sensor's going to be absolutely nuts. But Will is okay. And what we're really looking for here is find Alyssa. It's going to come down to finding Alyssa. So Maxi is going to do that for us. But this round, I feel relatively safe. You know, if they push, we're just Sultan's company. Use Maxi to maximize our odds. Okay. We find Alyssa. Very nice. Very, very nice. Don't want to take the risk on another mulligan. On a reshuffle. Too many bricks floating about. I mean, obviously missing Zoltan Warrior is not great. But as long as we find Alyssa, I think we're fine. Like I said, would have liked to have found both of these really. Both really solid cards in this matchup. But always get what you want. Right, so we just take 1 mulligan here. Because card after that is Spores. And we'll be using Sensor for the sort of big point swing. Can't imagine Spores getting value, in all honesty. Yeah, we'll play this, because they're not really going to remove any of this. Especially now that Orson's gone. The kind of sooner it comes down, the better.
What? 3 more copies? Go back across the Yaruga, you boys!
And now this will be really solid to keep them down a little bit.
Come at me, first. Don't take this sword toy. Scoia'tael! Attack!
Yeah, this is fine. Right. I was just considering, like, whether we wanted to kill this, because, like, you know, it's going to get quite tall, and it'll give us a good sensor target, but I would assume they will be running a Hemmelfart. Hemmelfart brings this back, and we're kind of laughing. Session Mutner kills that right now. Now we can float this. So far looking good. Yeah, kind of why I floated this. I'm a little suspicious that we haven't seen a Hemmelfart yet. Because I think you always run that. But I mean, if they've missed it, I'm not going to complain. This is kind of the point of running, like, Zoltan, because he plays as what, like, 3, 6, 8, 12. Oh yeah, they missed it, but they can get it now. Alright, so we want to kill this. We only want one Fallen Knight on the board. We want to kill this. I don't really care about the other stuff. Yeah, we'll let this get nice and tall. Obviously, concern is Skirmishers 11, and they're gonna have wands, but their stuff's probably gonna go up to like 4. And I mean, I'm confident we're gonna have the lowest power unit, basically.
Who spilled my ink? Confess me damned.
Death would be a mercy you do not
They'll put
deserve.
back the whalers. Each sensor might even be, you know, even necessary at this point. And they know what's coming. Kill you, kill you. And this is going to go up above, and we've got the smallest unit. Because as I said, I don't see a situation where they have smaller units. They have a way to flip them over. They're always going to take that. And a 6-point sensor. What a card. What a card. I love that. Yeah, I love this deck. Very, very good. Very, very good. Like, genuinely slept on. Genuinely slept on. Jackpot. Round 1 scares me. If we can find Vanadin, I will be less scared. Do not like. We'll be looking to dip out sooner rather than later in this one, I would imagine. Vanadin's coming up. That's fine. Oh, wow. Oh, this is bad. I think we need to redo this. Main problem being Munro. Because these are our 3 ways of generating Rowdy Dwarves. and 5. We maybe see this. Maybe. We probably don't, though. I think we need to reshuffle that, as painful as it is. I really don't like turning a hand that's going to find Erendite and Vanadane. But that has to be done. I don't think we have enough juice in the tank. We don't. Because I'm not confident about winning this round. And without Munro getting some value, kinda scared.
Never had your kneecaps broken.
And I mean, they're playing really slow. Yeah, look, we can kill this like straight away. It's really nice. Just bonk bonk. Teshan Mutton Sword will also kill this. Not until Adrenaline 6 before it purifies itself. So that might be a good use for this. We may just use the charge off this. We shall see. Because these two together kind of give us a good amount of reach. Like 8 points is very nice. Kill this. I'm aware that that's going to purify itself next turn, but I kind of don't care. Quite simply, I kind of don't care. They'll probably poison this now. But this is the point I want to be passing at anyway. And getting 2 poisons out in round 1, pretty good. Because they only have, realistically, like 4. Maybe they're running hounds. They're like dimutated hounds. Maybe, so maybe they have 5. But if we can see 2 out in round 1, that basically leaves them with 1 bit of toll removal. Kind of it. Yeah. Just straight up main decking these, I guess. Yeah, they had a ring of favour as well. I mean, 10 points is a reasonable ask. And it works out good for us if they plan to go down to 4, because Erendite will tick. So say if they're like, okay, I'd rather play down to 4 cards, and they just play like something here for like, they play like a tax collector, Erendite's going to tick for another point up, and then if they finally go ahead, then, you know, they win the round on 4. But then we go into a round 2 where we're basically just playing down to 7. We get another 2 ticks on our Erendite, so it's going to be like 9. That's like a best case scenario for us here. Which looks like that's what they're doing. Yeah, so exactly what I said basically. Erendite ticks up to 6. And then next turn, okay, Sirinova's a little annoying. But we can sword it. Problem. Playing on to 4 but also playing Sirinova is very weird. Very, very weird. You. Come on, Vanadane, where are you? One time, my boy. One time. And 99% of the time they pass here. Yep, Teshan Mutner kills that. Only ticks up to 8 because they had the carryover. So my maths was right. I did not account for this being a over deck. Obviously I am horrified of the idea of double salamander here, but kind of is what it is. Zoltan's there. Nice. Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. So we actually get Vanadane. Chuck these 2 back. I mean, obviously missing Zoltan's company's not amazing, but I can definitely live with that. Yeah, I mean, the only thing we can reasonably do here is play Vanadin. Because we want to go range with this. And now I'm just remembering that we're not even playing that archer. Kind of forgot about that. We obviously are in massive danger of overswarming as well, so we definitely don't want to play basically anything on the range row. It being jackpot definitely scares me. Like, this could easily be salamander. Super easily be salamander. Yeah. So, okay. They get all the coins. Okay. That's fine, though. What can you do, man? What can you do? I mean, we could kill this, but I kind of don't care enough about it, I don't think. If they want to keep dumping coins from Conjurer's Candle in, that's totally fine. We'll just end up... Alyssa, I mean, we don't really care about the stuff on our board anyway, to be honest. I mean, I guess we do to some extent because of Zoltan, but... right now it's really not a concern. I'd rather them pump Conjurer's Candle. Like, they either choose between damaging our stuff or trying to keep this alive with Candle. And like, either way I'm kind of happy. Sweet time though. This is a pretty reactive hand. Axe Collector. That's good, because they had to dig relatively deep for that. I think now though, this is kind of perfect to do this. Obviously didn't use the last ping because A, we don't want the sentinels coming out, and B, that's going to ping anyway. But that lined up too perfectly. Like 2 full power engines on the board when we have Zoltan. Things dreams are made of. And then we got Munro into these two. Anything, we basically deal 3 damage at any point to anything. We play Munro. We've still got a few points coming as well, so this might turn out okay. I do want to get this Waylay down and Alyssa like sooner rather than later, so we do have access to Simless ASAP. Because, yeah, having access to that is kind of important. But we just Waylay here. Cool. As I say, still absolutely terrified of a salamander, but we'll see, I guess. We'll see. It's just those abominations scare me a little bit, to be honest. So if they're going for like double salamander, not sure how they realistically do that. Not in one turn anyway.
In each of us dwells both chaos and order, good.
Goes back. Right now we're kind of playing a bit of a waiting game. As in, we're waiting for Roland. This is for Roland, or this is for Roland, whichever. I know he's coming. He needs to die when he does. Basically. I mean, either that, or we can just on it censor onto him, but I think if they are going Salamander, we don't get the chance to do that. Yeah, this is Simless. Kill this, kill this, kill this. Even if they spend with this, that's fine. 3 hit leader. That still works. Yeah, I think we need to similar here.
At 2 centuries, you behave like you will barely want to die. For the daisy of the valley!
Then it's going to be Munro. Flip these two. Zoltan come in. Up the full row. Maybe we leave Roland there. I don't know. I guess if it's Salamander, they always do that last say though. The sensor might. Problem. I don't know though. I mean, they've actually got nothing but Roland at this point. Roland Salamander is their only point I can think of. Oh. You are something that will get censored very easily.
Go back across the Yaruga, you
I don't know why I put this range for no reasonable reason for that. Since we dropped 1 point putting him on range for because now we won't get hit by Zoltan. Actually no. No. We can. It was all planned out because we need the space for leader. What we were doing the whole time. Obviously. Yeah, has to be this. Considering if there was like another feasible line, but there quite simply just isn't. Nothing else makes sense. Yeah. Decoy. Right, I'm just gonna play super safe. Like, the only way they play decoy again and we lose is if Salamander sticks on the ball. Because they can't be playing like Renew. Too expensive.
My reason to travel, I mean.
Sensible is for 0. Very nice. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't because Zoltan baps him away so his horde doesn't trigger. All part of the plan, boys. All part of the plan. Let's see if this was decoy. Yeah, it was just another poison. Okay. I still think it was correct though. Because our like losing line was leaving Salamander and them getting to bounce it back with a decoy and like play it again and kill everything on our board. We don't outpoint that. So I think playing it safe like that, we got less points because we'd have got more points just buffing up our row. But yeah, all in all, happy enough. Even if Sensor didn't pop off that game, it's good enough. I love this deck, man. It's weird and there's a lot of decision making, but it's definitely fun.